Yes, troops, what's happening? What is happening? Big day today. We are going to meet the builder to go through the scope of works. Now, this is something, for the last few projects, we put together our scope of works, right? And cards on the table, I like being honest, it wasn't the best. And we saw that throughout the builds. And that things happens. You've got to be able to identify the mistakes that you've made, but make sure you fucking do something about it. None of this putting, oh, we're perfect. Oh, we knew that. We already knew that. You know what I mean? Like, just identify it and solve it. So what we're doing for this project and every future project is not only are we putting our scope of works together, but we meet the builder and we go through every single detail and make sure that they've got all these things that they're doing and it's factored into the end quote, because you don't want to be surprised down the line. Like if you're out there finding clients or finding investors, raising finance, or finding properties, viewing properties, doing the big ticket things that get more in your pipeline, you don't want to have to constantly be worrying about like little tiny things like gas meters and all these, like working with building control, all these tiny little things. Like if the builder can do them, ask him to do them and just factor it into the costs, because it just means that you can work on the bigger side of things, and that's for your own investments. But when it comes to like the deal packaging side of things, so I also do deal packaging and I project coordinate the build, so I'm very involved in the build. But there's a lot of things that the builder can do. Then basically there's big problems that come up in the build, right, and you've got to focus on like solving them rather than all the tiny little medial little things like which washing machine should we get. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather be focusing on the sorry, I'm literally driving in and out of traffic. Focusing on the big problems that come up in the build, because they always do. There's always going to be problems coming up. I'm working with the lettings agents and stuff, making sure that everything goes smoothly in that side of things, and the interior designers and so forth. Anyway, so we're going to meet the builder this morning, edited a YouTube video, edited a reel, both going out tonight, and posted on Facebook groups. I started helping people in Facebook groups, and it's just that's a positive start to the day. Like helping someone out, fucking brilliant. Just do that. I always thought it would take so long to do these things, right? But overall, posting something and just replying to comments and answering people's questions and whatnot, it's it's minutes. It's minutes. Don't build up something to be in your head. Um, I'm bad for that. I'll build up something and I'll leave it for weeks and I'll leave it for weeks and I'll leave it for weeks. And then when I actually go to do the task, it's 10 minutes. Have you ever like done that? You go to do the task and it's only like 10 minutes long. And you're like, oh, wow, it took me 2 weeks to do a 10-minute task. Brilliant. You know what I mean? So we're meeting the builder, do the scope of works, and then we're going to do a viewing and then 2 site visits and then client reports, and you're going to see all of it. And I want to book another viewing. Yes, now. So let's see if I can record this meeting with the builder. He may or may not want to do it. If not, I'll talk you through it. If so, I'll see you there. Cheers. I know. I'm back in the car. I'm back in the car since we last spoke. I hope I was going to talk to you at the site visits, but I haven't. So a few updates I'm going to tell you right now, and you're going to learn something. One is the builder and mine meeting. The builder and I met for the scope of works, as you saw, and basically we were able to clarify a few things and make some like reconfigurations, like put our heads together and thought, oh, this would be better here, this would be better here. So for example, one of the top double en suite is, it's like the door's there and it's cut in. I'll see if I can put a screenshot up. I hope future Scott can be arsed doing that. But basically, the ensuite isn't like just a proper rectangle. It's like cut in a little bit. So we just moved that back, created more space in the ensuite. And because we've done that, we can then put a built-in wardrobe there. And, like all these little things, that means we could take like a freestanding wardrobe out and put a built-in wardrobe there, more floor space, like technically in a way, like there's more like usable, nicer floor space in the main room of the ensuite of the double bedroom. And we came up with a few other things. Where to put the washer, where to put the dryer, the best place for that, where to put the boiler. Let me think. And just decided to like move a couple kitchens up the way. For example, in the living room, the kitchen's right up against the front door. Now that front door could not, like, you can get away with not using it, and just have the two side entrances like we already do. But we think it's a nice touch to have that main entrance only accessible by the tenant occupying that bottom room. So that's a studio, where the old living room currently is, and it's going to be converted into a studio. So we think it's a nice touch saying, hey, to the tenant, have these keys. This is your main access, the one that goes onto the street, the original front door. Only you have access to it. It's just a nice little touch, you know. They have their own entrance. Excuse me. And it's another fire exit, you know, a bit safer too. So we done that. Went to the project, and you would have seen the beautiful montage by now. The stairs have gone in, dormer, the cladding's going on, the roof has been felted, the fucking more steels are going in, more the stud work started, so you can start seeing the shape of the en-suites. The room stud work are going to be done next week. Huge project progress at Project Sun. Huge project progress. But your boy is off to a viewing now, and he's forgotten his laser measure. He's forgotten everything. Like, I don't even think I have Magic Plan on my phone anymore. It's been that long. Absolutely appalling behavior. So I'm going to see if I can find a measuring tape. I've got half an hour to spare, and I'm going to have to do this old school, walking around with a measuring tape. You're going to see me do that. Wee clips of that. All right, I'm getting phoned. Right. See you at the next bit. Yep. Cheers. Bye. Okay. Good. What's happening, Trips? All the talking's in the car today, innit? But just viewed the property, pulled over, and learned a couple things, man. I learned a couple things. So the first thing I done when I viewed the property was measure it. Now, I used my phone. I used the measure app. Don't do that. Use a laser measure, a Bluetooth one, and you know, you can connect it to Magic Plan. That's what I normally do. I was just unprepared today. But when I was walking around the property, I went around the back, and the extension. So you got the outrigger, which is what we've spoken about in previous videos, but there was already an extension on it. So that means there's more space, and that means we can do less extension works, so you save money there. So what I decided to do next, now that I'm happy with the measurements, because they have their brochure and they have their measurements, now they can be inaccurate, I understand that. So I'm wanting the total floor area. I am going on the EPC checker. Can you see that? I'm going on the EPC checker, and I'm typing in the postcode that of this property to make sure that it's the right size. So it's 82 square meters. 82 square meters, as you can see here, is good. That's good. That's right in our fucking thingy. That's right in our size, you know. Perfect. But now I'm going to go into the numbers and make sure. So I think we can get 4 studios, 2 double en suites in this one, because it is a wee bit bigger. It is a wee bit bigger. The garden's big, man. You can still do more extension work. So I think we can get 4 studios and 2 double en suites. And I tried calling their office. They're closed. So I'm going to see if I can call Monday. Put an offer in, man. Put an offer in. Let's get these offers in. Numbers game. But 2 or 3 offers a week? Why not? Why not? So that's it. First one done. First one done. First day done. This video, I apologize if it was too much car talk, but you know what? There was still some value. If you want the project updates from earlier, look in the description and you're golden. This is it and that's that. I'm off to do some boxing. Kick the shit out of I don't know why I say kick every time. It's punch. Right, I'm just rambling. See you next time. Subscribe. Cheers.